Alone, adrift, and ashamed to go to her parents, Joni was looking for the first rock to cling to. Chuck Mitchell was a touring folk artist from Detroit with a star billing in the Penny Farthing, one of Toronto's higher profile venues. Joni was playing upstairs a little further down the bill. She criticised Chuck's reworking of Dylan's Tambourine Man, and the two tussled flirtatiously. By the end of the night, they were an item. Very soon after that, Joni packed her bags and made the journey across the US border. Chuck met her at the station and proposed 36 hours later. They were married in June. The early part of their relationship was peppered with conflict, emotions and confusion. Joni had given her baby up for adoption, unable to confront her parents. Perhaps Chuck offered a shelter for Joni. Perhaps Joni saw little green within that shelter, while Chuck maintains, the Joni I knew always made her own decisions, and it stands to reason she would have made this one too. In Joni's version of events, Chuck had insinuated that they could go back for the baby, but then gone back on his promise, stating that he was not raising another man's child. No doubt, there are many factors and pressures at play. One thing that is certain is her artistic output would have been very different had she kept Little Green. By '66, Joni's songwriting had gone into overdrive. Well-known folk singer Tom Rush cut Circle Game, making it the title track of his LP. Joni and Chuck became the focus of some press attention, hailed as tastemakers of Detroit, while Chuck and Joni busied themselves playing all over the country, including a well-received debut at the highly coveted Gaslight, Greenwich Village, New York. In Chuck's eyes, their career was just taking off, but Joni had other ideas. Their marriage would only survive another few months, after which, early 1967, Joni would be free once again. She headed to the place the world had turned to as a source of cultural inspiration for the last few years, Greenwich Village, New York. Joni stayed in the Chelsea district.
Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I heard was a song outside my window, and the traffic wrote the words. It came ringing up like Christmas bells, wrapping up like pipes and drums. Oh, won't you stay? We'll wait on the day, and we'll wear it till the night comes. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I saw was the sun through yellow curtains and a rainbow on the wall. Blue, red, green and gold to welcome you, crimson crystal beads to welcome. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day. There's a sun show every second. As the curtain opens on the portrait of today, and the streets are paved with passers-by, and pigeons fly and papers lie waiting to blow away. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I knew, there was milk and toast and honey,